Hello and welcome back to Around the Block. Today, it's the Europa League Semi Final. We're taking on Liverpool. Win this, we get through to our first European final with RB Leipzig. And our first European final since way back with CSK Moscow when we won the Europa Conference League. So, really exciting episode today. I'm buzzing for it. We played 2 games since you were last here, and it's pretty much confirmed we are out of reckoning for the league title. In fact, I think we are actually completely out of it now because we're 10 points behind with 3 games to go. We won one against Stuttgart, 2-0. Blažević and Diogo with the penalty in that game to win 2-0. But then we drew 0-0 with Mainz, which was a game we had to win. We drew it, wasn't very good. And now with 3 games to go this season, we are 10 points behind Borussia Mönchengladbach. So the title fight has gone to Mönchengladbach and Bayern Munich. We have dropped behind just a little bit. But if we compare our points to last season, we got 65 points last season. Win a few more games this season, we could be on 70 plus points. So we have improved this season, but just not enough to win the title. But whilst the title is out the window now, the Europa League title is very much in grasp. We've got 2 games against Liverpool today, and then potentially a final against Werder Bremen or Milan should we get past Liverpool, which fingers crossed we will do. Either way, let's head straight into this game. Let's not mess around. Let's get straight into it. This is the team heading into today's game. And actually, for the first leg, we're missing a few key players. We've got Andre Luis in goal with a backline of Garrett, because unfortunately Buncevic is suspended. Diogo is normal, I suppose. Depaka is very good, but obviously we'd have Blažević playing normally, but he's also suspended. And then Ferraro at right back. Murovski and Klan come into that midfield duo, which is great stuff. Jezovic, as per usual, on the left-hand side, as is Kidrich to the middle and Rogler up front. But Constantine is playing on the right today, because I think he is the best right winger we've got available because of injuries to Adeyemi. Trincão's just come back from injury, not really ready to play a game and things like that. So I think we're going to give the big double C the nod for this first leg against Liverpool. But let's just not waste time. Let's just get straight into it. So then, kickoff is upon us, and I am feeling quietly confident about this game against Liverpool, given that we thrashed Tottenham Hotspur last episode. Was it 5-3 or 5-2 on aggregate? One of the two. We scored a lot of goals the other way, which was good. So that was handy, as Jezovic's shot saved by the keeper. But I will say Liverpool have a very good centre midfield. Obviously, they've got Esposito up front, who is a wonder kid in game. And then they've got Mariba and Traore, who are both wonder kids at the start of the game in their midfield duo. I presume these guys are hitting around 30 years old or so now. They must be getting on a little bit, but they do have some very, very good players. But we saw that last time with Tottenham as well, and that didn't help Tottenham out too much, did it? And right now, Liverpool may be slightly on top as we hit the 34-minute mark in the game, but it's not like it's dominating or controlling. It was very similar to this in the away leg we had against Tottenham Hotspur. And if we can just grab an away goal or so, that would really help us out massively, as Garrett was not playing it up to number 7, what's he called, Jezovic. Why is he not doing that? I don't really know. And the ball forward was terrible in the end there. So Liverpool now with a chance to build out from the back as they play some nice triangles around the back. That's a poor pass though. Jezovic is through, shoot. Oh, I think the keeper tipped it onto the bar there. It goes out for a corner for us. I think that was the highlight. I doubt we'll score from the corner as Klan puts it in the middle. Come on, lads. I believe in you. Constantine tackled on the edge of the area. Retains possession though. Is tackled in the end, but keeps hold of possession. Constantine, absolute determination there as he's brought down on the edge of the area. We don't get to see the free kick though, unfortunately. So unfortunately, clearly nothing happening there, which you hate to see, I suppose. But half time, 0-0, very, very even. This is going well for us. Right at the start of the second half, Jez has apparently pulled his wrist ligaments. They're not affecting his feet. They're not affecting his legs. He can still run. He can still kick a ball. So I don't think we need to take Jezovic off. I don't think it's that serious of an injury. But now Liverpool on the attack early on in this second half. If we can just get the ball back off them, that would be really, really good as they bring it down their right-hand side of the pitch, get past our defence, and they get it in the area, putting it just wide. I think that's the closest we've seen Liverpool come so far. And that's a little bit concerning that it's happened right at the start of this second half. Throw in for us, though, as Kidrich into Murovski. Murovski in the middle. Constantine can't get there. Oh, Kidrich got there. Just wide of the post. Chances are going begging in this game so far. Another one comes for us from his throw-in. Murovski tackled. Oh, that's not good. You hate to see it. And Liverpool on a bit of a counter-attack as this guy is just running through our entire defence. Andre Luis with a good save, though. 70 minutes on the clock. Kidrich not playing very well, so Aruda will come on for him. Rogler having the best of games. Neither Constantine. I guess a slightly injured Trincao can come on and maybe change the game a little bit there. So they're the two changes that we'll make with 20 minutes to go. Let's go a little bit more positive and let's say get creative out there. Such an even game, but a 0-0 draw here works in our favour quite nicely. We should be better at home. I'd like to think so, unless Esposito can score a goal for Liverpool right now as he comes close to doing so with 5 minutes to go in this game. Show some passion. Let's not go attacking. I don't want to risk conceding a goal, actually. I'd rather go 0-0 after this. But we do have a chance as Garrett... Who's he going to throw it to? I feel like it's going to go straight to an opposition. It nearly does, to be fair. It's Clan into Rogler. Rogler, past one, past two, in the area. Oh, he's hit the post. Rogler, how unlucky was that? You hate to see it. If anyone should have won this game, it should be us. I think we've had the better of the chances, that being the best of all the chances, I think, in the entire game. Rogler, so unlucky. But it looks like we're going to end the first leg at 0-0. Let's not get too... Oh, no. Every time I say it, isn't it? We've got it all to do in the second leg then, haven't we? All to do in the second leg. And I think we can. I genuinely think we can. We don't deserve to lose today at all. Oh, that's so frustrating. Just don't ever say anything, Tom. Don't ever say anything about getting a draw or a result when there's still time to go. Aggressively, I'll see you on train tomorrow. We didn't. Werder Bremen thrashing Milan. And this works out perfectly for us. Because if we get to the final, Werder Bremen are probably going to be there as well. What's our history with Werder Bremen? Past results. Let's have a quick look. Werder Bremen, we won 2-1 earlier on in the season. Past meetings with Werder Bremen. Let's have a quick look at this. So across this entire save, 20 games played between us and Werder Bremen, we've won 13, they've won 3, drawn 4. So that bodes very nicely for us, should we end up getting to the final. I still have faith in us. We've got a league game in between the two Liverpool games, but we're not going to play it because we're not going to win the league title. We've got no chance of that. So I'm going to play that one off camera. I'll rotate the squad massively as well, just so it doesn't matter if we're going to lose, does it, really, if I'm honest with ourselves. We're going to finish in the top 4 either way. Obviously, Borussia Dortmund are right on our tails by 2 points. And actually, Schalke aren't that far away. So actually, we do need to win it. I'll put a decent team out to hopefully win it. But it's not the end of the world if we don't win it. I'd rather rest the team for the Liverpool game, really. That's what matters to me right now, this Liverpool game coming up. So a very rotated line that managed to beat Holstein Kiel 4-1 in the end. Huari, Alberto, Trincao and Rogler with the goals in that game, which you love to see. So we extend ourselves into third position. We are 4 points clear of Borussia Dortmund, who must have drawn at some point as well in all of that. So we've pretty much guaranteed ourselves third place in the table. If Bayern Munich lose 2 games in a row, we can go second if we win our final 2 games of the season. But I think Borussia Mönchengladbach have pretty much won the table, or the division. They're top of the table, they've won the division. Oh, and apparently with that, we've qualified for the Champions League, which is obviously great for next season. And the board have set initial budgets. What's this going to be then? £62 million. That's not enough. That really is not enough for what we need. I was expecting more like 100 million. We might have to sell 1 or 2 players to get the budget I want to bring in some good wing backs. That's not enough. Obviously, we'll try and work with it, but it's not as much as I would have wanted. Maybe it will improve a little bit. I can ask for more transfer budget once we get all the competition prize money through from the Europa League and from the Bundesliga as well. We should get like £100 million from the Bundesliga. So I think we should be able to ask the board for more transfer budget after the season's finished and all the money comes in. But 62 million right now is not enough. If you're interested, by the way, PSG, the team that finished top of our Champions League group, have qualified for the final of the Champions League. So we knew they were good. We knew they'd won loads before. We knew that they might have a chance of doing it, and it was very difficult to beat them. Where did Man City fall, though? Where did they come out? Quarterfinals? Man City lost to PSG in the quarterfinals. So both teams, either one of those teams could have gone on to win it. We just got very unlucky that we were in the same group as them this season. Next season, Champions League going to be a lot better, I think. Of course, we should get some more Champions League prize money as well, I think, come the end of the season. So we're going to have so much money at the end of the season. Surely the board will give us some more transfer budget. Surely. Bayern Munich, though, managed to beat Chelsea to go through to the final as well. And we compete with Bayern Munich. We compete with them. So I genuinely think this team that we've got really could get to a Champions League final. Bayern Munich have done it, and their team's not a whole lot better than ours. It's 4 points better off than us in the league table? Like, that's all it is. I really think this team is there or thereabouts to win it, and I think we can win the Europa League this season. But we've got to pull off a miracle against Liverpool right now. So we're finally back to a full strength side here. We get a full complement of players that we want in the team. We've got Andre Luis in goal with a backline of Buncevic, Blažević both back from suspension, Diogo and Ferraro, Moravsky and Clan as it was before, as is Jezovic, Kidrich and Rogler, but Trincao back on that right hand side. Slightly better right winger, someone who's a bit more suited to the role. I think he'll do quite well for us. And this is it. We've got to win this game. Got to win it. Not let Liverpool get any away goals as well. It's a big ask. It's a tall order. I really think we can do it though. Passionately, the media have given you a lot of credit lately. Go out there, put on a worthy display. Everyone's motivated. Let's go. So kickoff is upon us. We need a huge result here. We need to have another Tottenham night where we absolutely thrashed Tottenham. And Jezovic almost there. Haris Buncevic with his second attempt gets his first goal of the season. What a moment to get your first goal of the season. Well in, Haris. Fantastic stuff there from you. Okay, back on level terms with Liverpool straight away. It's basically 0-0, but their goals count for double almost, don't they? They can get away goals. But Haris very lucky there to score the second time of asking. 1-0 up already. You love to see it. Let's just get 3 or 4 goals now, all right? We need to get a bit of a buffer to Liverpool. We can score another one to make it 2-1 on aggregate, but if they score 1, then it's away goals galore, and they win it. So we need to get 2 more goals ideally to have a nice buffer zone between us and Liverpool. Right now, Liverpool controlling the possession in this game, which is a little bizarre, I must say, but we are having the more of the opportunities as we get to half time almost. Actually, we're 10 minutes off half time at the moment, but we're still doing well. I'm happy. Let's go a bit more positive for the second half. We need to get another goal, because otherwise to go to extra time and stuff like that, which isn't great. Passionately, again, media have given you a lot of credit lately. Go out there, put on a worthy display. It's not quite worked as effectively, but all these Liverpool players look uninterested. We're going to say get creative out there. And everyone looks inspired by the feedback. Okay, that's good. We're not letting them have any chances. They're holding on to the ball quite a bit. We're not letting them score any goals, though. There's only one highlight, and that's the goal so far, which is rather bizarre, I must say. 20 minutes to go. Okay, attacking. Let's go attacking. Jez is all of a sudden on 49% condition. I don't quite know what's happened there. That's not brilliant. So maybe he has to come off. Maybe we move Trincao onto that side. And we have to bring on the big double C on the right hand side. Let's try that one out just to see if it works. That's not the best for us right now, as we've got 15 minutes left on the clock. We've got a chance right now. Clan into Ferraro. Ferraro in the middle. No, not quite getting it in the back of the net. Moravsky, though, collects the loose ball. Oh, it's been tackled by Kelly. And here come Liverpool on their first attack of the game, as Moravsky is now sent off. Moravsky. All we needed was you to just not get sent off, or anyone to get sent off for that matter, really. Kidrich moves back into the midfield. We'll swap these 2 chaps over. Oh, we need to go back down to balanced. We've got to keep the momentum going there. We've got to keep players on the pitch. In fact, have either of these guys played well? Kidrich has not played hugely well. Let's take him off for Doorbell. A fresh face in the midfield to just help us out a little bit. Come on. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to go positive. I'm going to say show some passion. Get the goal at the end here. I believe we can do it as Liverpool play it around the back rather nervously. They do get out wide easily, though, as they come down the left-hand side of the pitch. Antonio on the ball for them now. Let's get Rogler. Oh, couldn't quite get the tackle in there, though. He thought he did do. He didn't. The ball went back to the keeper instead. And Liverpool looking to come down the left-hand side, overloading it a little bit. Ferraro clears Blažević into Doorbell. Trincao. Okay, this is the moment. Ball through to Rogler. Rogler, come on, my man. He's done it. Come on, Rogler. He scores the goal we need to send us through with 5 minutes to go of the game plus added time. Let's not get too overexcited here, Tom. Let's not get too overexcited. We could be on for another cup final here. As Rogler, what a goal that is. What a goal. Rather lucky with it. Right, balanced, tactics, trink out, move back here. The big double C actually can kind of play right wing, right midfielder. That's fine. Okay, everyone sort of move back a little bit. Let's just hold on for a few more moments in today's game. 4 minutes to go, and we're through to the Europa League final, probably against Werder Bremen, who we've beaten 13 times across this save, not just me as the manager, obviously, like everyone. Surely we've got to be favourites for this final. Congratulations, lads. You love to see it. Who are we playing in the final? It is Wolfsburg. Milan won 2-0, but Wolfsburg won 4-0. Oh, not Wolfsburg, Werder Bremen, sorry. Oh, you love to see it. £2 million for that. Into the final. You love to see it. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. I am so happy with this result. So happy. Wow. Over the moon with that. We're in the final, and I think we're going to win it. I mean, I say this now, we'll lose it like 3-0 now that I've said all this, but I genuinely feel if it's ours for it's this stadium again. How is this a thing? Is this some sort of bug? Every single European final we've got to in FM20, every single one of them, every single one has been played in this. We haven't got to a Champions League final actually across FM20, but Grasshoppers, we had a Europa League final, I want to say. It might have been Europa Conference League final, and we won it in this stadium. Now let's go back to our time at CSK Moscow. What year did we win the Conference League with CSK Moscow? 2028. Okay, I don't have to check that out. I can just go here, shouldn't I? Past winners in that stadium, in the same bloody stadium. I can't believe it. Right, hang on a second. I'm going to save the game here, and I'm going to go into the hop to a top save and find out where we play. I'm sure it's the same stadium, and they are the only European finals we've been to. We've been to 3 European finals, and every single one of them is played in this same stadium. Gosh, this is a bit of a blast from the past, isn't it? This hop to a top save. What a save this was. Again, when did we win the Europa League? We did at some point. Yeah, the Europa League 2026. Europa League history, past winners. We won it in this stadium. How? This is more than just a coincidence, surely. Is it? I don't know. But we've been to 3 European finals, and every single one of them has been in this stadium. What on earth? Well, either way, we're on the Grasshopper save right now, but tomorrow will be the Cup final, and we're going to do it as a YouTube premiere. I would imagine around 6:30 UK time tomorrow, because tomorrow at 7 o'clock, or just before 7 o'clock, we're going to start streaming for the Streamer Showdown, which is the big competition I'm in this weekend, which is huge. I've got the draft coming up tomorrow on Thursday, picking my players for the team. So it makes sense if we do that tomorrow, and then, as in like the premiere for the Cup final, and then we go straight into streaming over on Twitch for the, whatever it's called, Streamer Showdown. That's what it is. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. I am so excited. Thank you ever so much for watching today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.